Can I hear you?
I hear you.
Okay, perfect.
We're
Hi,
stopping.
how are we
We're
doing?
stopping video feeds. We're stopping video feeds. Boom. Great. Excellent. How are you?
I'm great, thank you.
Ooh, so bright. You're so bright, and the lighting is
It
that's the
is,
best lighting you've had.
I'm working from home today.
Well, home is the place to be,
Not
huh?
it is. How are we
Yeah.
doing?
Great. Great.
Great,
Really
very
good.
happy to hear.
Saw the comment. I asked my wife what she would say, and she said her little response, and then I said, I think I'm just gonna ask him, want to chat?
Mm-hmm.
Because that is not exactly the problem I work with, like where
Mm,
he's with what he's focused on.
yeah,
And there's a part of me that's like, I don't know. But here's what I know. Everybody in this world needs what I have to say. And so,
in agreement.
because everybody needs a message of hope, and at the core is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
It's come on, why are we not on do not disturb? I got text coming through here. I always got my filters on. Focus. Woo! Do not disturb. It's my son telling me he loves me from school.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Freshman in high
that's
school.
adorable.
Freshman in high school, a boy sending daddy texts, I
Damn,
love you.
that's wild. I don't think I've ever heard of that.
Really? Yeah, it's consistent across all four of mine. I'm really proud of that. So, anyway,
Oh, that's
I see
beautiful.
this and I'm like, all right, what are we gonna do with this guy? So
Amazing.
let me read this thing again. I mean, we got it right here. We got it right. No, we don't. We got it right here. Because you sent me the screenshot, make it nice and easy to read.
Mm-hmm.
I need
Because
help
that's the
figuring out. Go
mhm.
ahead.
No, I was just me personally, I was very happy to see that comment because I always check your socials every day when I first wake up, even though our time zones are insanely different. And that's literally the first thing I said. And I was like, this is exactly what we've been working towards. And it made me so happy to see it. I didn't even want to text you saying, hey, check YouTube comments. I actually had to take a screenshot and document it.
Good, good, good. That's very much like me.
Mhm.
So, when and let me remember. I sometimes like, oh, did you notice the very first thing I shined light on was the lack, a form of lack. I'm like, oh, it's not exactly the problem that I help with. That's what I
Mhm.
started with. That's you got to work. Don't ever be discouraged by that
Mhm.
brain because I don't like. I'm not looking at the negative side, and but at the same time, Drew has told me so many times that I don't celebrate well. Like I
I
don't
agree
take the
with you.
time to enjoy the win, right?
But yep. But you're also a perfectionist. I feel like that's what holds you back.
Well, I don't. Oh, I like that. I hear you and I receive that before I just skip right over the top of that. Hold me back, perfectionist. I'm open to it because I don't necessarily resonate with perfectionist as much as I do. It seems like a nothing, but to me, it's very different. And that's, I want to strive for excellence and something that's outstanding, right? Like something that really stands out and is distinctive. But
Hmm.
I don't need perfect. I know that's true about me because if perfect is according to the artist or the person, right? Like their idea of it. And
Hmm.
because it's a subjective measure, unless it's, yeah, I mean, pretty much, unless it's gymnastics or something where you can actually measure a form or a karate kata, like what's perfect, right? I don't know. Regardless, even me trying to describe it perfectly is emblematic of what you're talking about. See? So that I get it. But I don't need perfect, and that's evidenced by the fact that we're putting out things that I do not think are perfect. And I think if more time was spent on them, they'd be prettier and more polished. But here's what I've learned. That does not, it rarely equates to more effectiveness.
That's
It
true.
rarely equates to more profit or more
Hmm.
impact, even. because we're humans.
Mhm.
We all know how imperfect we are. Every single one of our butts get dirty every single day. And we all know it. We all know it.
Mhm.
So when I look at this, here's my response. I need help figuring out how to see my kids. The mom knows how to play the system and is forcing me to spend money on lawyers, but I can't afford that at the moment. It's happening in Florida. From God's level 1. Now, this is interesting because I have a 50-year-old client, former client. You know, he's in my network. He's still a friend. He's become a friend. My clients typically become friends. And when I see that, I'm like, okay, that reminds me of him because Florida is very difficult on dads in the divorce court. So when I
Mhm.
see this, I'm like, okay, on the surface, that's not my lane. And you would agree with that. That's like, it's not what I
Yeah.
do. This is something that I want to send to my divorce lawyer friend, Robbie Sparks, that I made the video for Tampa's lawyer. That's his lane. I
Mhm.
want to like refer that guy to him. But that's not really this guy's problem either. Because while he might need legal stuff, and that is real and legitimate and valid, like that's all there. That's part of the
Mhm.
equation. The other part of the equation is how he's showing up. That's
Mhm.
where I come in, right? And that's probably where you're like, if you're connecting
Mhm.
that out of this post, that is super encouraging for me because when I see that, I'm like, everybody thinks that the stuff on the surface is the problem. I'm dealing with this legal issue, whatever. That's not the
Mhm.
problem. The problem is how you're approaching the issue.
Exactly. How do you present yourself? What
How
are
do
you
you
doing
show
as a
up?
Mhm.
Yep, because there's probably a reason that she feels some kind of way about you. And it's not
Mhm.
because you're a perfect angel who's laid down and died for her the whole way through.
Mhm.
So let's get to the point of how you're getting confused in your own perception by your own conditioning that gave you a mistaken identity. And then we're going to see how you're showing up on a daily basis. And actually, if you're frustrated to whatever degree that is, you're probably following the conditioning that's misaligned with your core values and where you're trying to go in your heart's purpose, even if you don't even think you have one. You do. You're drawn towards something. Everybody is. Whether we call it higher
Mhm.
power or not is irrelevant in this moment. So when we look at this, I'm like, that's where that conversation begins. This is an organic discovery call that I would be doing with him. This point I would be more gentle,
Mhm.
of course, and more compassionate, but because I would calm down a little bit for him because like that's real. Like people, he's in a tender spot, right? He's probably suffering. If he has the guts to, his
Mhm.
name is God's level
Mhm.
1, then he puts out his dirty laundry for the world on a YouTube video for a dude that's got no following. This is a man who's suffering and I want to help him.
Yeah, I agree. I want to
So,
as well. I want you to help him.
so along this way, do you
Mhm.
like the idea of my chat going do a little heart on his his post and then just send him a message saying want to chat?
Yep. That's probably all he wants to hear, honestly speaking. Because
Yeah.
that's literally what I was about to say. As much as there's impact on the work that you do, but I've said this to you before, but it's easy for people, at least from the first day that I met you, it's easy to open up and also have a conversation with you. But with you, some people just want to talk. But with you, it just doesn't end at a conversation level. There's insight that comes with it. There's perspective.
Yeah.
Do you get what I
Yeah.
mean? There's breakthrough, if I may use our keyword right there. And I feel like that's exactly what our guy needs.
Yep. I agree.
So I
So
say we
that's
reach
is that
out.
YouTube where he made that? Yep.
Yes,
I'll go there right now and do it.
perfect.
And overnight, somehow, some way, because the first thing I wanted to bring to you, and I waited till today,
Mm,
was a few of these recent titles. I want to talk about them, and I know that you're
okay.
quoting my words in these meetings, and I don't know if that's a
Mm-hmm.
good idea, but I want to talk about it. But here's also what I know from yesterday morning or from yesterday overnight. 4 more subscribers on the channel, right? And that the subscriber tick didn't move for some time.
21 days, I feel. Yeah.
So there's okay, yeah, 420, 25 more in the last 28 days. So those everything's on the tick, right? On the uptick. Look, 23.7K in the last 28 days views. That's good. We want that number to keep going past 40 where we 40 45 where Addison and I had it. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Anyways, these are all good things. But when I look at the numbers and I don't see the shorts exploding, I'm just talking
Mm-hmm.
views.
And
Remember,
it's
it's not all
also,
about views, it's about comments. We know what we're looking at, but it's a gist of the title, you know.
yeah, yeah.
I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll come back to this. But I also look, I hope Dad's grow 643 and it gets the comment. I don't care if it gets 30 views, if 15 people comment. Like, you know what I mean? It's
Mm-hmm.
all about the reach out. So I am going to go right to this man. Boop. Now, let me look at this guy's face on his own channel. God's level 1. Phoenix. Phoenix. Why do you name yourself Phoenix? That might be your name, but you know what? I bet you he sees himself as somebody who's in the ashes rising as an identity. Why do people call themselves what they say? God's level 1, Phoenix. He doesn't spell it like the regular Phoenix. No, he does. It's PH. So, whatever. I see him.
Mm-hmm.
He's got his fishing hat. I think he's got earplugs in. He might be like a lawnmower guy. Yeah, doing landscaping stuff. I like his style. Keeps his beard tight. He's got some glasses that I would probably wear. All right, let me reach out to this guy. So here's what here's my number one concern on this. Like, and this is like, I don't know, this is me not knowing. Is this what people like? Do I say that right here? I do. I put it just right here, right? If like want to chat,
Yeah.
hit me up.
Yeah,
Want
no.
to chat, message me.
Yeah, we can't have that anywhere else because it's also you'd be taking away my engagement then.
Oh, look at you. See these
Feel what I mean?
considerations all as much in the thread as we can get,
Sorry.
right? Oh, you're so
Yeah,
delayed from me. Do
anything,
you have headphones?
anything.
Do you have plugins? Something?
Yeah,
They're
I have
in?
my headphones. Mm-hmm.
You know what? I have to be
Okay,
patient. I have to be patient. We are half a world apart. And I'm on cup number 2 after I just jumped in the pool meeting with you, before meeting with you.
down.
So I had to freshen up, no makeup on,
Okay, am I
calm
still
down.
lagging? I hope not.
I think there's a little bit of one.
Okay,
It
I
doesn't
can
worry.
go
It's
ahead and
not.
get my AirPods.
I'm gonna speak slower
Okay.
and pause more. So, okay, I'm gonna reply right here. Right? Listen,
Yeah,
help me with this guy. I bet you're closer to
on the
his age than I
comments.
am. Is wanna chat cool?
Okay.
Anything else? Just
Yeah,
wanna chat? Like, how do I?
I need help figuring out how to see my kids. The mom knows how to play the system and is forcing me to spend money on lawyers, but I can't afford that in the moment. It's happening in Florida. Yeah. Hey, want to chat? Want to chat? Let's talk about this.
Let's talk about let's talk about your story. Let's talk about your situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's talk about your situation. People are strangers are willing to talk about their situation, but not their story as fast
Mm-hmm.
because it's so invasive,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Some people like me, if you market to me saying, "Let the world hear your story. Make your story known. Let us help you tell your story. Tell us your story." I'm like, "Yeah, baby. I want everybody to know my story."
Into my story.
Okay, look.
But you
Hold on.
also do have a very interesting story. Sorry. Go ahead.
Well, that's part of it. And I have a weird shamelessness about my dirty laundry. So, and that comes from honesty from the 5-star commitment, by the way. Being able to be that detached about your own bullshit. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
I'm no lawyer, but want to chat? Let's
Mm-hmm.
talk about your situation.
Let's talk about your situation. Yep.
I'm not a lawyer, but do you I'm gonna send this to you before I send this to him. Look, I've done so much cold outreach in my life. I told you I used to make 200 calls a day in Grant Cardone's office. I've been in sales for well, let's see, geez, now I'm going on 20 years getting into sales for the first time. And I still get funky about how to do it through social media with strangers. Like it's because it's not normal. If I meet you in person, you're gonna melt in my hands. Like, or we're gonna not like each other right away, and there'll be friction. But there's gonna be so much clarity so fast. All right,
Yeah,
this is the copy paste. This is what I would literally
but
say.
I'm not a lawyer, but do you want to chat? Let's talk about your situation. That's perfect.
You don't think that's too serious, even? Like, it's not really, right? It's relaxed.
No,
Yeah.
no. Yeah. Because I feel like this is also a very serious matter, at
We
least to
can.
him, because it involves family
Yep.
and
His
how we
kid.
approach it would be important. Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about your situation. So that's an invite. That's like let us. That's probably
Mm-hmm.
better than the passive version of we can talk about your situation.
Yeah.
But one
But
is passive, one is an invitation, and I think that this guy I think my own little fear in my belly of saying let's makes me want to say we can talk about your situation, but of course we can freaking talk about a situation. Why don't I lead this guy, right?
mm-hmm.
That's who I am now.
Or would you like mm-hmm.
I mean, in
And
this
that's exactly what
capacity
we're
is what
trying
I
to
say.
achieve here.
This is what we're trying to
Yeah.
achieve. I'm not a lawyer. So you say yes, send it.
Mhm. I
Okay.
approve
All right.
personally.
Now watch this. There's a button on here that says generate reply from vidIQ. Have you seen this? Lost you.
No. Let's see it.
It's generating a reply.
Let's try. I'd love to see it. If it has any.
General, humorous, thankful,
Okay.
witty, informal. 5 different versions of paragraphs. Humorous. Sounds
Mm.
like mom's got her own playbook. Just remember, you're the star player. What? Witty, garbage, informal. Man, that sounds rough. I totally get how frustrating that can be. Just hang in there and keep pushing for what's right. You'll find a way to make it work. No, he won't. No, he will not.
Oh, heck,
General, I'm really sorry. Nope, those are trash. Those
absolutely
are
not.
trash.
However, we can use
Inspiration.
mm, no, we're not going for inspiration. However, do you want to consider the hey, that sounds rough. Feel your pain. I'm no
To
lawyer,
make the
but you
connection,
can
right?
definitely talk
Oh, right.
about
Much
it.
much better. Our connection
Yeah.
is real shoddy. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
How do you feel about that? Okay, hold on. Yeah, I can hear you perfectly.
Yeah, but you responded to that
Yep.
about 10 seconds late.
Oh, damn. Sorry. Our connection's pretty shaky. Okay. I just got your text.
Yep, that was fast. Oh, look. So here's what I'm gonna do. No, 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 no.
Man, that sounds
No, no, no. I get how frustrating that can be. Man, that sounds rough. I remember I remember my divorce. I remember my divorce
Mm-hmm.
and how frustrating that can be.
Yeah. Yeah. That's great.
I'm not a here.
I'm no
One more
lawyer.
time.
Yeah.
One more time. One more time. Final one. Change the wording slightly.
Man, that sounds rough. I remember my divorce and how frustrating that can be. I'm not a lawyer, but do you want to chat? Let's talk about your situation. Absolutely love that. Let's do it.
Done. And I put a heart on his reply or on his comment.
Nice. Yeah. Perfect.
Done. Let's go, team. We got confetti. We got
Phenomenal.
bottles. Are we popping bottles? Not yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we are popping
We'll get
bottles.
there
That's a
soon.
big one. That's a big one. That's a big one because look, you
Mm-hmm.
know what I've never gotten before, and I'll tell you this now because we're getting closer. I've never gotten a high ticket client, which means they paid me my premium price or mid range to top price that came through the internet that I did not know. A total stranger giving me my
Mm,
premium pricing through online efforts. Never had it happen. I've had
yeah.
people come in that I didn't know, free products, workshop, not the money. We're
Yeah.
bringing it all in together right now, and this is absolute
Yeah.
proof because I'm not overthinking anything. I know that everything that's a benchmark to make this work go, we are on track for. We're just honing on the way there. We are in place. So let's keep rolling. Gotta go to those
Perfect.
titles
Love
real
to hear
quick.
it. Yeah. Do that.
Let's do that. All right. Before you, as you're doing them, are you using vidIQ to collaborate with?
Mm-hmm. Sometimes when the scores are not great, I stick to the messaging that we want to stick to.
Oh, okay. So that's good to know.
Some of the
When,
options you get from vidIQ are nonsense. I'll be very honest with you.
yes, they are.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's give this another shot. How's it now?
Oh, that sounds good. Well, looks good too.
Okay, good. I hope so. I hope it sticks.
It's close. It's close to live. Okay. That happens
Okay.
though. It's got to clear out cache and all that other stuff. Okay, so that's good. What did it tell you on your initial score? So I'm looking at on these videos of the shorts. I'm on the shorts list under the content in the YouTube studio.
Yeah. Okay.
So in there, when we see, mm, oh, did we ever do the complete mashup of the garage and outside my garage? I don't see
Um,
that.
guess not. I should have it
No.
here though.
Oh, I'm so excited to see that as a video on its own. Which is the whole reason I did it in the first place. And you're like, hey, can I separate them?
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah.
sorry.
I'm like, no, go ahead, separate them. Let's do all three.
Yeah. Hannah never sent it to me. I think that's why it got lost in the track and the cracks. I'll double check
Okay.
with her on that one.
All right. No problem. Okay.
At least I have
So
that up today.
any double digit view count thing, you'll include that for your list this Friday when you do all your media review. Yeah. Is that what's in your
Okay.
mind? Do you have parameters or you does this help to have some direction?
No, that's that's great direction because what's it called? I had our hopes up. I personally had because our initial videos were performing great. So I got used to the thousands. So seeing these were a bit disappointing. So
Yes.
my plan
Good.
today was actually to assess the time that we had posted the previous ones to just at least understand what we were doing right then so that I can continue to implement those.
Yep. Very good. Go back to what we knew was working, and then we start smarter. Start smart again.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
Yeah.
Asian grandpa B-roll freaked me out. I didn't, whatever. We'll let that ride.
Like
That's
that
definitely
one.
far from perfect. Well, I'm
Yeah.
only saying that because the thumbnail's Asian grandpa, right? Like it's
Mm-hmm.
weird.
And you can't edit the thumbnail on YouTube. That's one of the problems that I've had.
You can.
Can you?
You
You can't.
can
Oh.
through through the app on the phone. Hold on.
Ah.
Hold on. Because I learned how to do this, and I can't guarantee we can do it to a short, but I'm pretty sure we can. Yeah, this is a big deal because this is our lane. Like everything's here. Okay, hold on. Short playlist, shorts, Jiggy, Poogie, Didi, view channel, shorts. Got it. Into the regular. So watch this. 11 views on the millionaire one. I think the title's terrible because it's what I said out loud, but it sounds great. It should. I don't mean this. Not this one. It was a different one. I think this title's probably pretty good, and I don't know why it's not working. But maybe again, it's the black and white.
Mm.
You mentioned that. Like I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? But okay. So I'm in here, and I'm on this video, and I can't even. That's not where I edit it. I'm under my own account. Man. Ah, yeah, right there. Edit. So, okay, hold on. I'm on the YouTube studio. Not, no, I'm not. I'm on the YouTube app under my own account. I go to the
Mm.
shorts section and there's all the videos and there's a little three buttons in each top right hand corner. And I do that one. So there, oh, I did make it that long. Dang it. Whatever. I'm looking at the description now. I just got distracted. Okay. I'm going to change. Okay, hold on. I'm in there. So as you do that, are you in there?
Hmm. I'm in the studios part, but I'm in the analytics
Oh,
section.
okay.
That's what I
So
was looking at, but I can try it on my phone the way you did.
yeah, try your
Okay.
phone and
I'm on my
uh,
phone.
go to the YouTube app, not
Okay.
Studio.
Okay. go to your videos.
Yeah, YouTube app. As long as you're under my account, you can go to the channel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And under the channel, hit the shorts column.
Yeah.
And then
Three
you'll see the videos there,
three
right?
dots. Yeah.
Edit. Edit details should come up.
Yeah. I'm on that.
Okay. The pencil in the top left of the thumbnail.
Mm,
That's how to change the thumbnail of a
okay,
short.
done. I've never actually posted. You know how you when you make big purchases, you use your laptop.
What about the laptop?
I'm posting anything, it has to be on my laptop. But now I can optimize my phone now that I have this hack. It's never too late
Okay.
optimized for. That's
Good.
fixed.
So anyway, there's that. That's how you change the thumbnail
Okay,
on a
thank
short.
you.
You're welcome. I learned that since summer, that's for sure. So watch. You want to go and change? Yeah, go and change Asian Grandpa. That's
I
currently
did.
unlisted at 134 views. Why is it unlisted?
I unlisted that one and then I posted it again
Oh,
because it was
on purpose.
I wanted to try. Yeah, yeah, that was on purpose.
Okay. All right. Okay. So there it is. No excuses, no busy work. Show up. All right. Okay. I'm interested to see what happens with these titles. So anyway, that's it. I
Mm,
covered what I wanted to. If you're working with vidIQ, you're working on it. If it doesn't fit, go here. There's certain we always like it's such a fluid art, but
mm,
let's always like look out for how to make better titles. I don't know, because it's everything, right? The
okay.
packaging, the thumbnail, the title, the caption slash
Yeah.
description. But yeah, that's the whole packaging that Sean was talking about. And again, it's like even the best copywriters in the world, their conversion numbers are single digit percentage. It's tough business selling by words, you know.
Mhm.
But
It is. Okay, we'll work on it. We'll keep an eye out
yeah,
for it.
like this one, and it's getting the views and it got the engagement. I help dads grow into true desires of their heart. That's the destination. Was that vidIQ? Or was that what I
Yeah.
said?
No, that's what we talked about.
Yeah, that's what I said, I think, out loud, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm in the editing section on the computer with that one. It says the title's 53. Do you want me to leave this alone and not meddle back here? Let you do that?
No, no, you can work on it. At least, no, no, at least I can see the transition to what you're okay with. Because some of the captions I get from vidIQ, I'll be very, the words are nice. I, as a human, would not stop at that. Do you get what I
Okay.
mean?
Yes.
So I lean more towards my gut and what I think would be best. But especially for the ones that aren't performing, I'm more than willing to meddle around and see how vidIQ does with those.
So I just refreshed. Oh, those numbers suck too. So I refreshed the suggestions for the title on this video. Top parenting
Mm-hmm.
coach reveals how dads can align their life with their true values. It's pretty good. I don't know why it's 79, probably for clickability, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
But I like that. And I want it because I am a top parenting coach. Have you seen my teenagers? They still suck. They're
Honestly.
still terrorists. And they love me. And I love them. And they're not sleeping
Isn't
around.
that the dream?
Yeah, it's huge. It's huge. It's okay. 79 is my birth year. We'll go with it.
I love it. Let's do it.
But look at the file name. Why I do what I do. I think that title matters when everybody knows my name.
Mm,
I think no one cares why some random person does what they do.
okay.
Would you agree? It's
Um,
not necessarily. That's my own limiting
yeah,
belief.
yeah. Because that's also your cause, right? That's also
Yeah.
the opening door of knowing you, your value, your mission, and it's the open gate. It's a gate to understanding why you do what you do. Why would I want to listen to you without understanding or knowing what you do, why you do it, right?
Yeah.
That's how
Well,
at
as a matter
least
of
I
fact,
saw it.
yeah, no,
Mm,
that's great. I think in terms of having a long form video on YouTube or a podcast, you know, the what, why, and how of revolutionary freedom or confronting your beast, right? Like an overview of the mission, right? The
mm-hmm.
confront your beast mission. I think there's value for a piece like that for people who want to go deeper and want to find out for sure. I just, in my own head, I'm like eliminating it as a good title for a short video where people don't already recognize the brand.
I see. I hear that.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Hmm. And you know what you gave me as an idea as you said that? I'm gonna add this to our content pillar and do a segment on the purpose, the story, the why behind everything you work on. That's Loki what you and I bonded
Yes.
over as well.
Oh, I lost you. I
Sorry.
unplugged you. The why behind
Oh,
everything.
the why behind everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me. I need to
I think
send
that
you something. I need to send you something.
okay. Okay.
I don't know where it is. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. No good. No good. Wow. 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 Nothing.
Can't find it?
I might be one of the world's most terrible organizers of things ever. So
Can't
I
find
have
it.
this I have this sheet about the types of stories, and it's going to be so important. I need to get it to you. It's a matrix. It's a story matrix, like a little chart. Look at this. I'm so close and don't have it. You'd think I'd have it memorized by now. Still don't have that. But what I do is there's a founder.
Found it.
Yes. Founder story matrix. We're going to put, so I'm just going to take a screenshot and then I'll put the document in our folder.
Okay.
You're going to love this. I was looking for the paper to send you an image, so this worked out better. Take that in for a second and you'll see. This can inform all sorts of work.
Perfect.
Because humans connect with story. I want everything I ever do to be, I want to become one of the world's greatest
Because the
storytellers.
idea had, and you already are, honestly. We just need to get you out there. You have a way with the way you tell stories, which is touching.
And you know where my insecurity lies? It lies in the idea that I don't know if I follow the story structure, that the way that the brain receives it. Because there's a way. There's a way that they make movies. There's a way they write books. There's a way they take us through the story arc. And I understand the story arc. I just don't have it all. I don't feel like it's totally natural for myself to tell a story in a psychologically effective way. That's not like, I believe I'm above average at best. At best. I don't believe I have the, when I see a masterful storyteller do what they do from stage, I feel like I'm aspiring into that still, on my way there.
We'll
But
get there.
But
We'll
what
get
matters
there.
to me the most, the whole point is not so I can be the greatest storyteller. It's so that when someone's in front of me, I get into that heart right away. And they know that, we can help or whatever. That's the point.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
Okay. Perfect. So for today, Marquita, Hannah has updated the video. She's updated the link based on what we talked about yesterday. So when you get a chance, please do have a look at that.
Approve Marquita's long form Adam and Wani. Is that the one? Row 101? Or no, just the shorts? Podcast audio?
No, not the shorts, the long form. No, hold on one sec. I just closed the tab for some odd reason. I need to have it back open. One oh. No, it's the one on 108, I believe, that says updated. The ticker.
I see this.
Because
I'm
yet to see it too. She just texted me.
Okay. No big deal.
Yeah.
46 minutes. Oh. I'm scared. Okay. If you're anything like me, success does not scare you. An unfamiliar identity does. Remember, we use our cleverness as a cover for our fear.
I rewrote the story, right? I've not been a victim, being the victor of the story.
You're showing up different, and that's valuable, and that's something that I can say, hey, confront your beast. That's so strong. I love that. This conversation is it. Yeah, the energy looks great. You seem good.
Yeah, I am.
Where's the lower third?
I came back home because I knew it.
Comes in at some point.
Okay, good. Oh, I see it. I'm scrubbing the line with the mouse.
I mentioned to you that my
okay.
a
Hold
job
on.
And I sat on that and prayed on that and decided that was not, I was really able to see a few things. So the first thing I was able to see is
See a
every
few things. Not
I
see
make a
like
decision
like
and I'm
kind of like what
grow
like
as a monkey.
I
And
love
so for
her.
the last year,
Yeah.
he's been the monkey wrench. On the other side of the coin of that, I've allowed for him to be the monkey wrench because
Oh,
it's easier for me to be oh,
in
well,
under
why
2
did
minutes, we can change a woman's life.
worrying about a relationship or because
And any man who's got ears to hear what she's saying.
Life.
Life. Under 2 minutes.
resistant to what I'm really
Confront Your
supposed to be
Beast
doing.
podcast
And
presented by Adam
about that
Kasich.
is to make a different decision and to say worrying about a relationship or because I went there or whatever the case is. So I realized that I was using that as
Oh, the alignment blueprint. That lower third is rough. Hold on. It pops in.
So I realized that I was using that as
Okay. Blueprint is one word. It's not the end of the world.
Is it when she says alignment blueprint?
Grammar. Yeah, grammar is not like
no, but is this on the ticker?
Big deal. Yeah. Yeah, I'm at
we'll fix it.
I'm at the 154 mark, right where it comes in.
Okay.
Okay. So let's do this. My fonts, we need some more letter spacing in that lower and the font. The spacing and the letter spacing in the bottom should be probably the same as the top. And because those letters are real tight, right? They're touching. First of all, you notice I go after the imperfections right away. Listen, I know that I do this. I know that I do this. I was a nurse for over a decade, and then I became a sales consultant helping people solve problems. My mind is set. I see the beauty. I see it. If I'm mentioning it, it's all I have to mention, right? Like everything else is solid. So anyway, I do tend to notice that first. And problem solver, yada, yada. I don't want to keep explaining myself. And I'm not being negative. I think you know that. Okay, watch this. So at the bottom, the idea is to say alignment blueprint custom strategy session to let you know where you are. I'd like to see a little bit of a maybe shoot. She's making this inside Adobe, right? You froze. You're totally frozen. Are you there?
A form of resistance.
Okay.
To what I'm really supposed to be doing. And
let me see.
The beautiful thing about that
is
I have
right here.
Will you leave and come back again, please?
Okay.
And to say no.
That's what I see on you today. Go ahead. Go ahead.
At first, I was like, how the hell, I was kind of feeling bad because I'm like, how did I fall into this trap? How did I get here? Remember, I said that to you. I don't even know how I got here. But honestly, I am so grateful for it. And I actually rewrote the story because at first I was like, this is so horrible. I was telling myself this story. And I literally wrote down on paper, like, why I'm so grateful that even though it didn't seem like why was I here, like it was really meant for me to go on that trip because I was still kind of like tippy toe, my pinky toe was in the crack of the door. And that experience allowed me to take my foot out of the door and close the door because the signs were just so evident that this is a no. Like you were right. You were questioning if your intuition was on point or just all the things I was going through. And one thing that I didn't mention, because I was like, I'm not going to tell anybody this, because it was super problematic, right? Essentially, we got into this disagreement and he actually dumped out my purse that he had gifted me in the beginning of the year.
Economy is mine. And what I see in your face is the calm, cool, relax that comes when you know you can. Okay. Hi. Oh.
Hi. It's so bad. Not. I'm just gonna turn it.
I can hear you coming through, even though your
That would
screen
make both our
shows
lives
mute.
easier. I don't want to waste your time.
You have the mute thing showing, but I can hear you talking.
Hmm. Okay, no, I'll join from my phone. Let's just do that. I don't want to waste any
Okay.
more of your time. No? Okay.
Are you doing your phone?
Yeah, I'm trying to log into my phone. It's Tuesday. Okay. Yeah.
Ah,
Any
that
better?
looks smoother.
Please say yes. Okay, good. Thank God.
Yes. Your face.
Great. So, did you get to watch it?
Yeah. Okay. Are we live here? Are we? I still don't. Still not convinced we're conversational speed.
No, not at all.
Closer. Way closer. There's still 2 seconds. Easy. 2 to 3 seconds. But okay. Now. Here's the suggestion of the edit that I suggest to go with. See, this is why like I would love just to do this myself on this one. But she's doing this inside Adobe, right?
Yes.
Okay.
She's already
So
extracted the file from Riverside and she's now working
yeah.
on Adobe.
All right. What if I made I don't need to make this. I don't need to do this. There's the perfectionist that wants to do it. Now,
Mm-hmm.
get rid of presented by and put with. What do you think about that?
You broke
Hello?
up, sorry.
Yeah, I know,
I didn't
right?
hear what you said. You broke up.
So there's
You
presented
said
by.
something. The perfectionist in me.
Oh, this
Okay.
is rough, Wani. This is rough.
Okay.
I'm
Presented by.
wondering if, yeah, do you think it should be presented by or should it be with Adam K6?
Okay. Should we try WhatsApp?
Yes.
With Adam K6.
I'm calling you.
Oh no.
Oh. Hi.
I'm praying this is the last time we have to get off this call.
Oh, you seem live now. You actually seem live. Can you see me?
No, your camera's off.
And yet it is not. It could be, and we're gonna see about it. We're gonna see about it right now. You're absolutely right. It does not like my 4K.
Yep, there you are.
All right, cool. We're good now. We're conversational. What do you think about getting rid? Do you think it should be presented by or should it be with? I'm open to either. I lean toward informal, and because I do that, I'm not saying it's good. This is also a first look for a lot of people on YouTube. So with Adam Kasich, it's like, okay, I don't know. Presented by sounds more official. It sounds bigger. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Then go with it. Okay. We want more letter spacing to match the top on the bottom. And I also was looking at this trying to figure out what I would do if I put this lower third into Canva. And I would not want those colors. And I know that they modeled the John Anik show. I know that. And that's fine. This is great. So because that middle bar is black, and I'm like, okay, are we doing white, gold, and black? Like all the colors are there and I don't like them. I hate it. So, but that's good. That's good. I needed to know what. So what I'm thinking is we make that color line half the width, or half the height. I'm sorry, half the height. So it's a thick divider line between the two lines of text. And just keep it all gold, get rid of the black. In the colored line.
In the color black, get rid of the gold.
Keep the gold, half the height. A thinner line, right? So we can see a little bit more of our faces, and it's not as bulky. It's a little bit more minimal with its feng shui, its flow.
Yeah.
And then make blueprint one word. And the only other thing, no, there's two more things. You can shut the door and your pinky doesn't have entirely yours.
Yeah. And that's what I had to realize.
Relationship breakthrough. And taking back your power.
To do that. And then also we talked about faith.
That's one of two things left. One more thing left.
Came up again in a conversation I was having with a friend, and I was like,
after taking back your power, leave it as it is. Don't miss your breakthrough.
Yeah, that's all.
Create the FOMO, fear of missing out, which is all good. I'm thinking out loud. Don't miss your breakthrough. All that's good. Get your free custom blueprint. It's fine. Here's what has to happen though. I need more space in the front at the ticker when it comes in, when it first starts. Here's what I want her to do. She put the text in there, and so when it pops up on the screen, it immediately starts going. There's no lead room for you to see what that sentence looks like. So all she's probably got to do is throw 20 spaces in there. Space, 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 space in the very front of the sentence. So it creates that space. And then I would like to see the ticker move a little faster. It doesn't need to be a lot faster, maybe 50% faster. It does not need to go twice as fast. Maybe 50% to twice as fast. And then between the two of you looking at that, like just look at it. If you're watching this as a person the way you watch, I don't know if she watches the way that we would watch as an audience, but note this. Encourage her, look at this the way you would be looking at it. Maybe you're in the kitchen listening to it on your phone while you're cutting carrots, right? Or you're making dinner or something. And it's going, if that thing's going that slow, you're not going to be able to catch it all because you got shit to do. You're like down here with a knife, you're going to cut your finger off. And so it needs to move the way that it does on a news station. There you go. I had to do that to give you that. Yeah, that's it. I think other than that, it's great. And let's look at the second rendition. And I would say on the next one, as long as it's roughly, if the changes were made according to guidance, I guess you can show it to me again, but I'm ready to push it out online. I'm ready for you to schedule it. If you want to schedule it and then have me take a look, I'm good with that too. Let me know when the scheduled publication is going to be, probably in the next couple days. But I don't necessarily need to see it again. And let's get rid of the period at the end of the sentence on the ticker. No period after the final blueprint word. No period. I love it. It sounds like one of those automated phone systems. No, it doesn't bother me.
I can also explain to her when we get on a call later.
Okay. Oh, that's good. And if you have any questions, my Zoom is still recording, so I have it recorded in my Fathom. But you're good.
Speaking of the same as the top one, right?
Yes, letter spacing, yes.
Okay. And what you meant by the divider, just so I could make sure that I understand this fairly, you want the thin line between the two, the divider between the two to be a bit thicker.
Oh, I'm glad you're asking me this. The opposite. So if we have right now we'll call it the colored divider. The colored divider has gold, black, gold. I eliminate the black, all gold. And here's, by the way, the black in the letters takes care of the color black in the design. So that's for her understanding. The colors, the black letters take care of the black. The gold, I want that line half the height. Yep. At least half the height, maybe more, maybe cut off 75% of it or 60% of it. But the point is, make it thinner so it's cleaner and it's just a little bit sexier of a design.
Yeah. It's like,
Yes, more slick. Yep, not so chunky. And again, I know the audiences were different where we ripped this from. All good. I'm wondering if presented by should be in gold. Is that too much? It breaks it up for the eyes. It breaks it up. Even if it doesn't look the greatest, the eyes see differently, you know? Like you look at that line, it's not all muddied. It catches. What?
yeah. I feel like it would ruin the overall. I feel like it would having two different font colors would ruin the overall look of it.
Stick with it. Yep, I like your judgment. Oh, by the way, alignment is misspelled after breakthrough, colon, get your free custom alignment. The E and the N need to get switched around. That was just a fingers thing on the keyboard.
To myself, I've been on my own since I was 16 years old. Before, recently, I've been the person who is taking care of not only myself but my family.
Book your free call now.
I can't even just survive.
And we already said, how many times was free mentioned? Was free mentioned? Get your free custom alignment, book your session now. Okay, so we already have, I like multiple frees because it catches people, but I also don't want to lessen the value. Because a key person of influence never begs people to take their free thing as a guiding philosophy. So don't miss your breakthrough. Get your free custom alignment blueprint. Book your free session now. Get rid of the free at custom alignment. Get your custom alignment. That's where it's also misspelled, by the way, the alignment. So that little line right there, get rid of the free and correct the alignment spelling. Get your free session now, not your free call.
I've been on my 16 years. Okay.
Or you could say get your complimentary session now. But no, leave it free. Whatever you want.
Okay.
Okay. All right. The only other thing I had left that I had to tell you about so we can get out of here is I wanted to be ready with the updated questions for the quiz today, and it looks like we're probably going to be one more day off. But it's going to be phenomenal if I can get to work on it today. I'm being grabbed in a lot of directions on this day, but we're going to see what happens. And so here's the deal. I took the questions, the answers were not appropriate to the prompts. Did I point that out to you? I did. So I went through the rest. There was a handful that it needed revamping. Like the way that it was grammatically set up. You know, when life hits you, you tend to. And it like the way the answers were laid out were confusing. It didn't make sense to me. It was rough. So I reworked it, and then ChatGPT went off the rails on me. It got dumb and stupid and started overcomplicating, and I actually said I was cussing at it. So anyway, I stopped it for the day. I'm going to go back into it. I'm going to fix it up is all you need to know. I got to rework it. I'm going to do it slowly, carefully. But when it's done, it's going to be done in a way that the top 5 answers are mapped. The beasts that the top 5 answers are mapped to are going to be the top 5 most common beasts that men and women deal with. Because right now, the number 9 answer is always the fatherless forge. That's what it's mapping to. So if you answer number 9 on a lot of these questions, fatherless forge is going to be your dominant beast. But I know that the fatherless forge is going to swoop up at least half of the audience. At least. If they get frustrated reading through 100 questions, 100 answers, and they start answering fast because they kind of look similar and they get impatient, the test is going to be off. So we're not here to do a scientific study, so I'm manipulating, I'm constructing how the questions are in there to guard for human nature. So the first 5 will be the most common 5, and then after that they're going to be the most common again. And so the way that they're going to be mapped will help. We're going to get the most likely accurate answer, even if they get frustrated and they just start answering a little bit faster than they should. So, but the way that you're set up, what?
I said that makes my life easier because it would just need to be restructuring the way we place them once you have all the back end and
Your work is going to be a copy and paste fix up. I'm like what I'm doing right now is the heavy duty manual stuff because ChatGPT, maybe I'm asking for complicated things, right? I don't know but I'm going to relook at it. I'm going to go through all of them carefully. But what you've already done, all the scaffolding, the structure of the build, the skeleton is there. It's all there. And we're going to fix up that final page as well. And but again, only the first prompt had the next button. I don't mind that necessarily being there, but if you can get rid of it on the first page, great. If you can get rid of it, it'd be good to not see it at all. And yeah, I don't know do you have anything else for me? Okay. All right, let's get cranking. Thanks, sir, for also your patience through our tech difficulties.
but I wasn't feeling well to actually go to the working space. But you know what? It might be a good day for me, but I thought wrong.
Well, you found a great spot here. Yeah. Good. Thank you. All right, keep me posted. Let's go, team. Great job. And I love it. Yeah. Let's get it.
Okay.
Bye. Oh, exclamation point. At 2 p.m. Eastern is when we do the demo with Interact. Period. Are you okay to join me with that? sabotage patterns. We overperform to escape a legacy that we're not proud of. We compete with ghosts, like Earnhardt said. Hides the fact that he's still unsure. When we live with insecurity, but when we show up like a strong man, as we see the image of online, it helps us accomplish that. Hides the insecurity, keeps others at distance, so we can avoid feeling fathered. We develop an armor of hypermasculinity, achievement, emotional independence. Here's your healing move. Know that you're not alone anymore, that it wasn't your fault. Forgiveness is the fire that tempers the steel. So what does that really mean? The ability to let go and release things of the past because they don't exist anymore outside of the imagination. Where are you still trying to prove that you're not him? Answer that for yourself. If you could even change your family lineage, change generational curses and patterns, but release. That's in your prescription. If you want help confronting your beast, that's what I do. I'd love to get on a call with you. chat.adamkazix.com/discovery. The link is below. It's everywhere. This is how I help men get free.
Neighbor was having a black tie on the roof at my building for his wife's birthday, and they just were like, "Hey, come up," and I was oh, this is really cool because I can wear some of these dresses that I have in my closet that I've just been holding on. I go up there and then I posted the photo from that on my story, and she's like, "That's the fierce queen that I want to see." So, anyways, I did get comments about how people like the way that I was vulnerable and I talked about what I was teaching and then how I weaved in my offer. So people did like that. I guess people that made it to the end.
You had people go to the end?
Yeah.
That's huge. That's huge. Sean, I was watching a video just this week. He said the vast majority of fall off after 30 seconds for anybody's stuff. They're like the only people that people stay to the end is the people that are interesting enough that people want to keep watching them. So they hang in there. But most people drop off after 30 seconds for the sake of the content.
My neighbor was having a black tie on the roof at my building for his wife's birthday. And they just were like, "Hey, come up." And then I was like, "Oh, this is really cool because I can wear some of these dresses that I have in my closet that I've just been holding on." I go up there and then I posted the photo from that on my story, and she's like, "That's the fierce queen that I want to see." So, anyways, I did get comments about how people like the way that I was vulnerable and I talked about what I was teaching and then how I weaved in my offer. So people did like that. I guess people that made it to the end.
You had people go to the end?
Yeah.
That's huge. That's huge. Sean, I was watching a video at the end.
Yeah.
That's huge.
I had a vision that I did with one of my friends where she was like, I want you to envision years of 2026. How do you want to feel? And I'm thinking to myself, it is about to be September. I tasted that feeling of accomplishment. So I went through whatever I went through, but now January 1st cannot come and I can't have that feeling that I envisioned.
What gives that feeling? What ensures it?
Showing up every day.
All right.
And
As long as I want to hear you know that it's not about a particular outcome.
yeah.